Hello everyone. Today I'd like to show you how to use the new Google Forms file upload option. Google has been adding a lot of teacher-friendly functions to Google Forms over the past school year, and this is just one of the many ways that teachers can use Google Apps to collect work from their students. Creating a file upload in Google Form couldn't be easier. Simply add a new question to your form and select the file upload option. You can indicate which file formats will be accepted from students, how many individual files will be uploaded, 1, 5, or 10. Also, you can restrict the maximum file size allowed, anywhere from 1 megabyte to 10 gigabytes. Remember, Google Apps education domains have no storage limits, so your only concern here is upload and download speed depending on your bandwidth. Once the button is added, students will be able to upload a file directly from their devices. Here's what the form looks like from the student's perspective. The student will answer the questions on the form as normal. When the student gets to the Add File button, they have the option of either uploading a file from their device or from their Google Drive. Once the file has been attached, the student may finish the rest of the form and then click Submit to turn the form in. Once the form has been submitted, the teacher will have access to the file under the Responses tab. There's the most recent response, and there's a link to the file. Alternatively, the file will also appear as a special column in the response spreadsheet, located here. You might be wondering where this file is located. If you find the original form, Google will automatically place a new folder in the same place as the original Google Form file. The name of the folder is appended with the phrase File Responses in parentheses. Inside, you will find another folder. The name of this folder matches whatever text prompt you entered on your original file upload question. In this case, I attached the phrase, "Please attach your file here." Again, the name of the folder contains File Responses in parentheses. Inside this folder, you will find all of your students' responses. In case you're wondering about ownership, the file that is in this folder is actually a copy of the student's original folder. Notice that you, the teacher, are now the owner of this copy. This is important to keep in mind, because if a student tries to modify their file after they have submitted it via the Google form, those subsequent edits may not be visible to the teacher. So the best practice is to tell your students to make sure that their file is finalized before they try to upload it to the form. Also, it's important to note that any Google form that contains a file upload question must be restricted to the Google domain of the teacher. In other words, once you add a file upload question to a Google form, that Google form is automatically restricted to users in your school domain, and the Google form cannot be sent to outsiders, for example, parents or people in other school districts or the general public. Unfortunately, this restriction is put in place by Google and cannot be changed at this time. I hope you've enjoyed this look at the Google Forms file upload option. For more information, contact your friendly EdTech specialists.